What's going on, YouTube? Got a few cards to show that I picked up over the past couple months. I really have not been buying much. I've actually been selling most of my collection. A couple of y'all probably know I got engaged, I guess about a month ago now. Feels like it was just yesterday, but got engaged, so sold a good chunk of my collection. Still have my whole Memphis Tigers PC and all my vintage cards and stuff like that. But basically, like the Crown Royal set and Stroke of Genius set that I had built up, I sold that, and a bunch of my just random autos. Sold all those, but haven't really been buying much. I did buy, when Bowman Platinum came out, I bought a couple of the Rays prospects. I bought basically the rainbows, I guess, the refractors and stuff like that. I'll show those real quick. First off, Tyler Bortnett. And the reason I bought him is because he played for the Biscuits here in Montgomery at their AA affiliate. And the other guy's Mikey Matuk, who, if you're an LSU fan, you probably know who he is. I think he's going to end up being really good. I think Bortnett could be good too, but, you know, we'll see. Anyways, I got 3 of just the regular base autos. There's a difference between the base auto and then the refractor. I can't tell the difference, so that's why I ended up with 3. And I'm not sure people that are selling them can really tell the difference. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but I can't see it. Then I have the green refractor out of $3.99. May not be able to see that, sorry. And then the blue refractor out of $1.99. These cards are really cool. That's part of the reason I went after them. I just really like the design of them. And they're all on cards, so that's really nice. The gold refractor out of 50. And then the red refractor out of 25. And then I also had bought the printing plate redemption that's 1 out of 1. That's autographed, and I have redeemed that, so I'll be getting that too for Tyler Bortnett. And then here, speaking of the fiance, here is the Mikey Matuk. Again, I've got a couple of his base autos that I can't tell if they're refractors or not. If you know what the difference is, feel free to let me know. I'm not too worried about it because there's a lot of the base that pop up. The green out of $3.99. Sorry about the glare again. The blue out of $1.99. The gold out of 50, and his stuff is actually pretty expensive. Played really well this year in the minors. This one was a pretty expensive card. This is numbered out of 5. I don't have this version for Bortnett, but it's almost like crystals. I guess is the look they're going for. Really cool card, and that's on card as well. That's numbered 1 out of 5. And then the Bowman Black that they did this year. These turned out really, really nice with the silver ink auto. That's numbered out of 25. So that's really all I bought recently, with the exception of what's coming in within the next week or so. I've been buying a lot of the Fleer Retro Penny Hardaway cards. I think that's a really, really cool idea by Upper Deck, considering they only have the NCAA license. Those inserts that they all did were all the 90s inserts and were just awesome. So I have a bunch of those coming in. Speaking of which, I do have one in hand that everybody's buddy Ikelove500 sent me. I think he busted a couple boxes, but he pulled one of the Penny Hardaways, and I talked to him, got him to send it to me, and I appreciate it, Adam, man. You really did not have to send it my way. Also sent me a couple extras, but there's his note. Sent me first off a Fleer Retro base of LeBron James. And if you haven't seen this, just this set in general, I mean, it's awesome. I'd love to have the base set. It's really, really good looking. I mean, they did a good job with the inserts too, the retro Fleer cards and stuff like that. Pretty cool idea by Upper Deck. That kind of brought them back into the game with only having an NCAA license. I saw where the PMGs are selling for ridiculous amounts, which they're really cool cards, so it makes sense. But Next, sent me a Kurt Angle, AJ Styles. I've actually got a couple of wrestling cards just from guys that I watched growing up, and Kurt Angle was actually one of them. So that's actually a really cool card, numbered out of 100. And then former Memphis Grizzly player Damari Carroll. I think this is this year's, or the second year of NBA hoops. I actually like these cards a lot. All the auto is actually all on the sticker, so that makes it look even nicer. But I'm surprised this guy hasn't been able to find a team to stick with. He actually played pretty well last year, just in role player minutes, but thought he'd end up being better than he has. But I think he'll stick around just because he's so good defensively. And then this is what Adam sent me. I've got the original Skybox version of this with the license, and I think he's on the Magic when they first made this. And this is the from Fleer Retro, the Big Men on Court. Just a nasty, nasty insert card. And I'm not sure how rare these are. There's obviously a ton popping up right now on eBay just because everybody's busting Fleer Retro right now, but I know there's not a lot out there. But yeah, they're selling pretty well right now, but really, really happy to have this in my collection, especially since I PC Memphis, former Memphis players, and he's in a Memphis State jersey. Really cool card. So like I said, Adam, thanks a bunch for sending this, man. You sent it pretty quick. It actually got here, I guess. I may have got your message, I think, yesterday and got it today. So anyways, let me know if anybody knows about these Bowman Platinum refractors. If you can educate me a little bit. And if you've got any of the Fleer Retro Penny Hardaway stuff, let me know. I will trade for it, or I'll probably be interested in buying it as well. Other than that, sorry for the lack of videos. I'm still around. I still check my YouTube account, still watch videos, still getting group breaks, just not really posting much just because I'm not really buying much. But NFL season's here. Happy for that. Anyways, that's really it. Thanks for watching. See ya.